Hi there, y'all. Welcome to another episode of the Maple-Baum podcast. Mark, are you ready for this shit?
I'm ready as ever been before. Hit the music! Stream, I'm gonna be vomiting blood near the end.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 7 of the Maple-Baum podcast. Mark is dying, everybody. Mark is dead.
No, I broke tradition. I'm not drinking beer. I'm not drunk during this podcast.
He's definitely not. That's not Mark.
Yeah, so I broke tradition. Usually you hear it. We can always count how many times I said I've had a few. I haven't had any. So,
I mean, hey.
So, look, you know what? I somehow, some way have been forced into not drinking for the past week for some reason.
What's that? And that reason is?
I just decided, I needed a break from all the drinking I've been doing.
Is that actually the reason, or is it because of?
I went on a Delta cruise, put it that way, and from the Delta cruise, I came back with some kind of form of the Delta, a variant, if you will.
Wait, so you actually got the Delta COVID? Oh, by the way, if you guys didn't catch on, Mark has COVID.
Okay, yeah. Guys, I got the COVID finally.
Yeah. And AIDS, but that's another story. So you actually...
That means I'd be fucking people. That'd be great.
I heard that you could... Is it true that you could actually get AIDS without fucking somebody?
Needles.
That's what it is. Needles and just like contact of blood, right?
Yep. Contact of blood. Well, I got a messed up joke about it. Not now. Anyway,
guys, Mark is going through COVID.
Yeah.
He's dying, so please, if you guys want to send him money, Venmo Jordan Q-Bomb, and I'll make sure it gets to him.
I really hope you can wire
What
the
if
money.
somebody sent $1,000? Dude, that's our studio.
I would be so pissed off if I'm dying from COVID and you get the money.
I would, me, I would have given it to you. I would feel, me, I would feel too guilty. I'd be like, Mark, I'm sorry, it actually happened. Don't send money. Well, send it to Mark.
I may need it because I don't know how I'm gonna get through this. Look! It affects everybody differently.
That's true. How you feel right now?
Okay, I feel a little like I've been trapped. I've had to quarantine for the past 5 days, and I should have did it the 6th day. Anyway, well, I meant 6 days ago. Anyway, regardless,
got it.
Yeah. I felt a little weird because I live with people. I live with my brother.
Oh, I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, and I've been stuck in my room, and it kind of feels weird.
Yeah.
And then every once in a while, I pop out when the coast is clear, and I wear my mask, and I make something to eat, and then I hurry up and scurry back to my room, and it feels very strange. I've watched a lot of movies.
And, what movies were you watching?
None of you. I bet you haven't heard of a single one.
Maybe.
Midnight Run. The Tomorrow War.
Tomorrow War, is that the one with Chris Pratt, the new one?
Okay, yep, you've heard of that one.
I didn't get to watch it. Is it good?
It's all right. It's a big alien fuck movie.
Got it. Okay, so I knew one.
This Dragged Across Concrete, which is my favorite.
That's the name of the movie?
Yeah.
Dragged Across Concrete.
Yeah, you know who stars in it?
Who?
It's a recent movie, too. Mel Gibson.
He's still a thing?
Well, he doesn't make big movies anymore, but he makes, smaller
cool-ass
movies.
Didn't something controversial happen with him, and that's why...
Oh, yeah. He said this, and he said a little bit of that, and then my favorite is that he yelled on his girlfriend over and over and over again via the phone, and she recorded all of it. His Russian, as he put it, bitch, slut, whore girlfriend. And he kept saying that over and over, and it's just look, if you're into black humor at all, man, you got to find those goddamn Mel Gibson voicemails. They're so good. They warm.
Are they still together?
I'll send you links. They're great.
Oh God.
Oh man, download them and listen to them on your bike ride or whatever the hell you're doing.
How fucking old is Mel Gibson?
He's like in his 60s now.
Damn, I feel like he's been around forever.
Oh, and I watched Domino, which is a terrible movie.
Mm.
What the fuck? Midnight Run. Did I say that already?
Yeah.
And then I played all of Max Payne and Max Payne 2.
In 5 days?
I've had, you know what? I've had nothing to do. I've had nothing to do.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And I watched some old school wrestling, and I was bored, and I had a lot of good time with my kitty, Christopher Walken. And
How's he doing, by the way?
He's feeling a little bit better.
That's
we had
good.
to take him back to the vet, but we got it figured out. It's been a strange time. I haven't done any comedy. I tried to stream Max Payne, and it just didn't work. I just haven't done any comedy.
Dude,
it feels weird. I'm gonna be rusty as fuck.
I'm trying to hype up the hype bar, Mike, more to see what's going. You know what I mean?
It's phenomenal. Everybody should go there.
Yeah, guys.
It's great.
It's every Sunday, 7 o'clock, or if you want to perform, get there by 6:30. Even if you're late, I'll still put you on. But the sign-up's usually at 6:30 if you want to get a good spot.
You never know who's gonna be there.
Yeah, and if you're out of town, if you're like a Sacramento comic or something, and you want to hit up my mic and then go hit up another mic, I'll make sure to put you first because I understand that. You know what I mean? If you're out of town. It's a 1-2
punch.
Yeah.
The hype bar and then touch a class in Sacramento.
Exactly.
That's the 1-2 punch.
I got to make sure to try to say that more for Sac Comics because I think that's the big reason why it doesn't get too much traction. It's because every touch a class gets good ass crowds. So it's like, you know what I mean? People rather go to the crowds, which is understandable. But if any of you Sac Comics want to hit up my mic and then blast away, I totally get it. And I will... because I get that, because y'all have to... I hate when I go all the way to Sacramento, and then some of these comics are like, I don't care, you're from Stockton, you're going to have to wait. And it's like, that sucks.
Yeah. We'll have you skip the line. Go there, get some drinks.
Yeah, man, it should be fun. It'll be fun. I'm trying to get it going, thinking about throwing in some, like, more games and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I don't know what happened to the wheel. We had that wheel. And
create your own wheel, man.
I might go buy my own. I was thinking about like maybe doing like cards and then pass them out and then you just draw it randomly.
Ooh, I know what I saw. I saw Midsummer. You ever watch that one?
Mm-mm.
Oh man. Okay, you ever watch Hereditary? No, you probably didn't see that one either. Midsummer is the one where this group goes into this Swedish cult. The whole entire movie takes place during the daytime. Anyway, long story short, it doesn't work out well for anybody. And this guy, the boyfriend, his girlfriend becomes the new queen of the cult, and then the guy's dressed up in a bear suit and he's thrown into a fire and he dies. The end.
Well, you know what?
Probably spoiled the movie, but I don't give a shit.
You know what movie I kind of want to see? It looks kind of wonky, but I kind of want to see it.
Yeah.
I forgot what it's called. It's like Charlie's. It has Nicolas Cage. It's basically like Charlie's. It's what's it? He's basically like a janitor at a fucking arcade, and the animatronics try to kill him and shit.
I saw that one. That was a bad one.
Is it bad?
Charlie Bunkhouse.
Yeah, Charlie's Funhouse or some shit.
Funhouse bullshit.
So
not a good one.
Okay, good. Then I won't watch it.
Doesn't say a word in the entire movie, by the way. He's silent.
Really? He doesn't speak at all?
Nope.
Well, not one from
nope, not Nicholas. Or any of that kind of shit.
The bees!
The bees, none of that. None of that fun.
God. It looked interesting.
See Mom and Dad. That's a good one. Okay, the plot of Mom and Dad, it's like a 80-minute long movie, is that one day, out of nowhere, all the moms and dads want to kill their kids.
Oh.
And Nicolas Cage in it. If you want some good Nicolas Cage freaking out bullshit, or he's losing his shit, that's the one to watch.
That would be dope. I'll probably. I've been hooked on. I've been watching Dexter.
I heard that's a show, and I heard it has a bad ending. It was so bad they had to bring it back.
Yes, that's the only reason why I'm rewatching it. So it's a great fucking show, but the ending was straight garbage.
And then everybody complained.
Yeah,
even Dexter complained.
Yeah, even
Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory complained.
It's such a good fucking show, and then so some people are excited. So like the first 4 seasons are like awesome, like they're really really good, and then 5, 6, I think there's 8. The last 4, they're good, but they're not like amazing as the first 4.
Yeah.
It's because after the 4th season, they had a director change. So people are excited because for the revival, that same director is coming back.
I see.
So, oh god, I'm burping and shit.
It's like when The Simpsons season 10 came along, they had a new showrunner, and the new showrunner was like, you know what, The Simpsons, it's a wacky cartoon where the family goes on a lot of wacky adventures.
Family Guy.
He totally missed the fucking point with the goddamn Simpsons.
Yeah, I'm really hoping this revival will do him justice because it was such a good fucking show. Like, you know what it's about, right?
A guy's a serial killer, and he's trying to get away with it. I never watched the show.
I'll try to like. So he is a blood splatter analyst. Like he works for the FBI, basically, like for the cops.
Yeah.
So he's the kind of guy where like if you and me got in a fight and you killed me, he could look at how the blood is on the ground and tell you exactly what happened. That's like real.
I know a friend in real life that did that kind of shit, actually.
Yeah, so he does that, but he's also a serial killer. But the thing is he was raised, like his father was a cop, so his dad was like, oh, I could tell, like, because he was adopted, so he found him in a pool of his own mother's blood. His mother was hacked with a chainsaw right in front of him when he was a child, so, made him cuckoo. Right.
Sure.
So the dad took him in, and he knew he was going to be fucked up. And as he got older, he was showing these tendencies that he wants to kill people. So his dad's like, if you're going to do it, you need to do it to bad people, like murderers and rapists and shit. So
that's what every dad should tell their kid.
Yeah, exactly. So literally, he fucking literally goes to school and becomes a blood splatter analyst just so he can get FBI codes and shit to look up these rapists and stuff. And then he has all the tools and knowledge to cover his tracks. And then he murders these motherfuckers.
Sounds like fun.
So he's a good guy. It's really sick because of the way he gets away with shit. Like it's really sick. Like. You know
what? It's no different than Batman. You know,
basically,
he's a vigilante. Basically, you know,
it's very fun, and it always makes me laugh because I love my favorite thing. I always wanted to do this if I'm ever in a movie.
Kill somebody?
No.
Oh, I thought before you said in a movie you was kill somebody.
I always want to play I want to have one of those roles where you play someone that's fucking insane. Doesn't that sound fun? Like playing someone who's completely ape shit fucking crazy.
I think it'd be all right. I mean, all I got to do is just look like this the whole time.
But I just say it seems like fun to like have.
Can you not blink? I notice there's a lot of crazy manic people.
He's like that in the
movies.
show, yeah.
You just go on a long rant, a long 1 hour, long run, 1 minute rant, and not blink.
That's a good point. Like listen, the McRib is gonna come back. Just like
if you can get this is your test. Send in this video to me. This is your audition. I need you to go on a berserk rant about the McRib coming back, okay? And you can't blink one goddamn time. If you do that, you get the part, Jordan.
Damn.
You got the goddamn part. This is Ridley Scott talking here, okay? I directed Aliens. If you can send me the damn audition of you not blinking and talking about the McRib, you got it.
Dude, but...
You say you can do it. Do you really? Really think you can?
I probably could.
Okay.
I think I could play a crazy person.
If you work me up enough, I can do it. I mean,
I think it depends
going
on
nuts right now. This quarantine, week quarantine.
I think the hardest thing, like, if I were to do acting, like, because I've done somewhat acting in my skits and shit.
Sure.
But you know what I mean? It's kind of not real acting, you know. But like, I think like from watching like a show like Dexter, I think I could play like someone like him who's like, I'll kill these motherfuckers, fuck you. But I think I'd be too uncomfortable to play somebody who's like a pedophile or like a rapist. You know what I mean?
Well, you can't do method acting.
That's true. Like, there's some guys on here that they genuinely have to like be creepy, and you know what I mean? They have to like give off that essence and do shit. And to me, I feel uncomfortable watching that, let alone being an actor who has to pretend you're doing it. You know what I mean?
Could I? I mean, if the money was good.
I mean, of course, but I just like there's one scene where like there's like this guy, he's called the Trinity Killer, and like he murders woman in threes, and he does this one thing where like when the girl's taking a bath, he'll get in there booty ass naked and choke her the fuck out. So it's like imagine that doing that scene where you have to be like a creep.
That sounds like fun. That doesn't sound too bad.
But it's covered in like you're covered in blood and shit. Like I'd feel so uncomfortable.
That sounds awesome. I'd do that for free. Okay.
I would be so uncomfortable. I can't. Like I'd feel so. I literally the whole time I think I'd be like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Well, you can't be. That is weird. You gotta be sort of in character, and you gotta really be in the moment. You can't be overly apologetic after it's done. Well, that's where it comes down to this. We both know what we're getting ourselves into. We know we signed up for the subject matter. Let's do this to the best of our ability. Let's be professionals here. There we go. And then when it's way said and done, you go, well, how, you can...
That's the thing. That's the thing that's kind of freaky to think about. It's like, are they a good actor or are they just a fucking creep? You know what I mean? Like, the fact that it's like, hey, so here's your role, Mark. You're going to get booty ass naked and pretend you're raping this girl. It's like, like, you know what I mean? And it's like, wow, you did a great job. Like, how do you do
it? I would do it if it was a dude. I get to do it in a fucking shower and he's covered in blood. I don't care.
It's just, like I don't know. I would feel so. I think I'd be uncomfortable in a normal sex scene too in a movie. Like,
yeah, that would be awkward because you can't really. Yeah, what do you do there?
Like, I give actors so much credit, bro. Like a lot of these actors are insane. Like, do you hear a lot of like the actors' stories of like shit they go through, like on like when they're in character and stuff like that?
You know what's a funny? Yeah, I saw one. You know the movie The Shining, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Kubrick, the director, you know the lady, the skinny lady?
Yeah, the wife?
Yeah, the wife. Yeah. She was losing her mind on the set
because of her crying.
Yeah, she was losing hair, and then Kubrick goes, "Hey, never mind, forget about her, okay? She usually does that kind of crap. Who cares about her?"
Wow. I hear too that
he's a good director.
It's crazy, like how much people like. What's that one movie with the Tarantino movie where Leonardo DiCaprio is like a slave owner or some shit?
Django, one of my favorites. Django.
Yeah, like that one scene where he breaks the glass.
Yep, he had to work through it.
That was real, and he rubbed
the blood all over the lady's face.
Imagine that, and hey, kudos to that fucking girl for staring. And I would have been like, like,
you ain't doing this shit. This isn't part of the scene.
Leo.
That's what I would.
Listen, I understand you were in Titanic, but fucking no.
I didn't agree with this. I don't know where this guy. I don't know what parties he's been to. I ain't getting his blood in my face.
That's what I'm saying. And then like, I'd
be furious.
I hear that actors that play the Joker, they lose their fucking minds. Like I heard.
Not Nicholson. He didn't give a fuck.
I heard Nicholson did too. Not lost.
He did.
He didn't lose his mind. He said he became more of an asshole.
Really?
Because same thing with Jared Leto. Jared Leto would send like dead rats to people and like presents
I heard
and
about
shit.
That.
Like that's fucking weird. And then
all for naught because he was the Jared Leto Joker.
Yeah. And then there was Joaquin Phoenix.
If we're ranking the Jokers, he's not even on the board.
I honestly say this. Don't get me wrong.
No, don't say it. Just don't say it. What are you gonna say?
What do you think I'm gonna say?
You're gonna say he's actually one of my favorite Jokers.
No,
okay,
but I honestly think I like Heath Ledger's Joker. It's great, but I've really fell in love with Joaquin Phoenix's Joker.
Yeah, I'm against the curve of everybody, or against the grain of everybody. Those two Jokers were outstanding. Man, Nicholson was so fucking cool.
No, Nicholson's was so comic accurate though.
When he was dancing around to
his
that damn Prince song.
Fucking yeah. I love Jim Carrey as the Riddler too. Can we talk about that?
No, you can't, because he wasn't playing. He was playing himself. He was playing Jim.
That's
Carrey.
why it was so good. I love it when actors. That's something I could ask you. What actors do you think best suited their role? Like, for example, I personally think Ryan Reynolds was the best person to play Deadpool.
Fit like a glove. I wasn't a huge fan of those movies, but he fit the role.
You don't like Deadpool?
Too much humor. Too much fourth wall breaking.
I guess I liked it though.
Too much cussing. I don't. I like.
Watch
hear
your
me out on
profanity.
this. Hear me on this. I like dark humor. I like mean-spirited humor. I don't like it when it just devolves into shit, cock, fuck, blah blah. Yeah, that annoys me.
I can get that. Yeah, I can get that. Like a lot of the.
Because to me, that's like fake edgy comedy. It just now we're just resorting to just cussing over and over again. Never a fan of that kind of stuff.
I can get that. I think they were just trying to outdo themselves vulgarly because that was the whole point of the character.
I'm trying to think of actors that fit the role perfectly.
Yeah. So
Billy Bob Thornton in Bad Santa was pretty good.
Okay.
I don't know. We can go on and on and on.
I know you're going to make fun of me for this, but I personally think Robin Williams was the best voice for Genie in Aladdin.
You know what?
I can't see anyone else pulling it off.
He was the only voice,
Well,
I don't know.
Because it kind of proved my point. I'm not trying to shit on him, but the live action Aladdin with Will Smith as the Genie.
That was an awkward ass movie, right?
Okay. I was trying to give Will Smith the benefit of the doubt for that movie. Like,
it really was Will Smith, but he's blue.
Yeah. So, like, I don't really blame Will Smith for this. I think the man got a paycheck and he fucking did his job. But it was just so hard to watch.
He couldn't sing either.
He rapped.
Yeah.
And that made me mad.
I saw some of that movie because I have a little baby niece, Sometimes I watch these movies with her when I'm at my brother's place. And I was watching that one, and I was like, man, this movie's just awkward as all hell. I can't get through this.
What I loved about Robin Williams is the shape-shifting of the Genie, right? Like, he turned into... He'd be like, hey, what are you doing over here? I don't know, kid. What are you doing? Like, he'd do... Like, that was the beauty of him. So, like, Will Smith tried to do that, but he was the same person. He's like, hey, kid, what are you doing? Nothing. What are you doing? It's like, you're the same person. Yeah. Stop trying to do Robin Williams. That's your problem. You should have just done it to your ability of yourself. And same thing with, like, the songs. Like, there'd be, like, the songs where he's singing, like, the Prince Ali. And it's like...
It was a bad hire, I think.
Yeah, like... Instead, like, Robin Williams was, like, singing, like, Prince Ali. Like, he'd actually sing and go, like... Da, 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 da. Like, he'd like sing different voices and stuff. Yeah. And Will Smith was just rapping. And it just was like, no. Like, it just doesn't fit here, man. So, I don't know. I'm not trying to shit on him, but it's...
Hey. Don't make fun of our hero, Will Smith, okay?
I know he was West Philadelphia, born and raised.
He punched that alien in the damn face, okay? He did that for us.
What
said, welcome to Earth, and he punched it right in the face.
What movie is that?
Independence Day.
I thought it was Men in Black.
He also punched that alien in the face, too.
He's a Bolchinian. That's in the second one.
Why did you bring it? Yeah, you weirdo! You would bring up the second one! Why would you do that?
I liked all the three of the Men in Blacks.
I didn't see a third one, but I saw the second one. Why would you do that?
Because the Bolchinian. My dad was so obsessed with the Men in Black series, and I used to watch it. And
did you watch the cartoon back in the day too?
No, I didn't watch the cartoon.
What? You didn't? You didn't know there was a cartoon?
I knew, I just didn't watch it.
I played the shitty Game Boy game on my Game Boy Color.
I played the game for some reason, but
where you just moved a little bit and you had the noisy cricket gun. Boy, that little noisy cricket gun—that's the best gun of all time, right?
Man, I'm trying to think of more characters that were great for the role.
Oh. You know, it's not good for my role.
Hugh Jackman as Wolverine.
That's a good pick.
That's pretty good too.
You know, I got the face of Hugh Jackman.
You got the face of Hugh Jackman?
I don't got anything else like him, but I got his face.
I got Hugh Jackman's ankles.
What? He has fat cankles? What the hell?
Are you trying to say I have fat cankles, Mark?
I don't know. I never look at your cankles too often.
Then why would you insist that I had cankles?
I don't know. You're not exactly skinny, which is not bad. You're in Jordan shape.
What's Jordan shape?
I don't know. I've never seen you with your shirt off. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. There's been a few times like, you know what, Jordan doesn't look that bad today.
Why are you me? Like, that's literally what I think. I'm like, I look skinny today, and then some days I'm like, holy shit, I look like a blimp. like today I feel kind of normal.
It seems like you fluctuate within like 2 days of 20 pounds. It's very
Dude,
strange.
It's so crazy that you say that because I literally go from 190 to 210 all the time.
Really? Without even looking?
Like, I haven't weighed myself in a minute. Last time I weighed myself, I was like 205. I guarantee you, I think I'm a little less than 205 right now.
Man,
because I've been
huge shits.
Yeah, I do, dude. I'll be on the toilet for like fucking 3 days.
My shits have been bland because of this COVID. First couple of days, I had wonton soup.
Wonton soup.
Yeah, and then I had vinegar, salt and vinegar chips. I've been eating like an old man.
Bruh.
And I didn't lose any weight. I never lose weight. Except that one... No, I take that back. In the month of January, I didn't drink. Remember, I didn't drink at all?
Yeah.
And I kept drinking water and shit during all our sets and stuff. I lost like 10 pounds without even trying. Without even working out.
I feel like... if I were to quit my one problem...
Soda? Ooh, that's a big soda, too.
That's my problem. I don't eat a lot. Like, literally, I eat probably, like, 1 meal a day, 2 meals a day. And I don't eat much, but I do eat a lot of junk food. So that's why I'm like a skinny fat, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
like, I have, like, somewhat muscle still from when I used to weightlift. But, like, I just have a belly now. And I've been working out recently, so I'm trying to get back into it. Because
are you like when you weightlifted, how'd you look back in the day? Were you an Adonis? What the hell?
I was about 210 of just like muscle. I was like a football player. You know how like good upper body, but then your stomach's still kind of fat.
I see. So you weren't yoked.
I was kind of yoked. I wasn't like Dwayne Johnson. Hang on, I have a photo. I'll show
I was hoping you'd be like Stallone in Rocky 4.
Nah, I never made it because I did boxing. So, like, I couldn't ever get too big because, you know, if you're too heavy, you know what I mean? You're slower.
There's a picture of me online somewhere in a swimming pool without my shirt. I don't look too great.
The way you said it, I don't look too great.
I don't look too great. And I write underneath it sex because guess what? It's comical because I don't actually look that good. See? Ha 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 ha.
Why'd you do it like that? Ha ha.
I don't know. I do that sometimes.
Okay.
When I say something I don't like it, I go, ha 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 ha.
I'm gonna show Mark first, and then I'll show the podcast. So I'm gonna show you at my fat peak. This is me.
Thank God I'm sitting down for this.
This is me at almost like this is like 220 pounds. That's me right. Look at, oh God, you can't really see it because that's.
Are you wearing the tank top?
The tank top is my buffness. The when I was like the best shape ever. That was my arm.
You always look totally different in your old goddamn pictures.
And then you see the difference? That's 210 and that's like 180.
Like there's an old picture of you as a kid and you look like Sid. There you look like a totally different person.
Really...
You
Dude,
look like
I literally look like don't I look like a 40-year-old dad with that kid? Look at that.
Well, you look old, and then the second picture you look like
a chotch.
I don't know, a nephew of fucking Tony Soprano or some bullshit. You always look different, and then now you look you.
I over time it's crazy how much I changed. I used to always buzz my own head. I was babyface. And that's how I was through high school because
back in the day. Oh my God! Back in the day, you weren't Quattlebaum. You were Jordan Maple-Baum.
No, I was retarded.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah,
I heard about you. No. Wait a minute. Let's get it out in the public now. What was your first comic name that you wanted to do? And you're like, this is gonna be my name, and people are gonna love it.
So I was like thinking to myself when I wanted to do stand-up, I was like, all right, no one's going to know how to say Quattlebaum. So I was like, I got to make it simple. So I was like, my Xbox gamer tag is Jortarded. Let's make that my name. Like Steve-O has a one name like that. Steve-O, Prince.
What?
Uh,
So you're when you're thinking about comic names, you're thinking not Rodney Dangerfield, not George Carlin, not any of those guys. Eddie Murphy. You got Steve.
What about Fluffy Gable Iglesias? Right? That's his nickname.
Yeah, but it's
I don't know. It wasn't like I was thinking. I was like thinking to myself, like, oh, like I could have a stage name, so people will actually say what my name is correctly. But then I didn't realize that George Harded is just as bad, if not worse, than my actual name.
It's so bad in every way.
So-
When was this? What age were you
When I created it, or when I started stand up?
when you started doing stand up? And like, I'm gonna go by George
20.
Harded.
20 years. So 4 years ago.
Who talked you out of it?
Ellis Rodriguez from Pro
God
AM.
bless. That you know what?
So,
He
fun fact.
He would be. And
Okay,
also,
technically-
God bless. He you know, no, he should. Yes, that's what he should have done.
So what happened is I went to Laughs, and I only once, and I told them they're
you're
like,
trying
what
to justify this name. You know that, right?
do you mean?
You're trying to justify George Harded.
No, it was terrible.
Okay.
I went to Laughs. It was my second time ever. So I performed twice with the name George Harded.
Just 2 times. Okay.
Only twice.
And the second time you went up, you went to Laughs. The ball's on this kid. Man.
And Ellis told me that he hates my fucking guts because he cannot trust a comedian with that kind of name. So
Yes.
he pulled me aside after the show, and he's like, "You did really great, but I have one problem." And I was like, "Yeah, well, I didn't know anything, right?" I was like, "Yeah, what's wrong?"
Yeah.
He goes, "What's your fucking name?" I'm all, "Jordan." He goes, "Jordan what?" I'm like, "Jordan Quattlebaum." He's like, "Why the fuck are you going by this name?" And I was like, "Because no one could say Quattlebaum." And he goes, "Well, shorten your name. Maybe go by Jordan Baum, Baum," which I did for a while.
Sure.
But then over time, he was like, "Nah, dude, you need to go by your full last name because
I could just picture the eyes of Ellis Rodriguez as he's tearing into you about your dumb name.
every time I see him, he makes fun of me for it. I swear to God. I had him on the Co show. He brought it up. He always will look at me. The first thing he says, he goes, "Fucking Jortarded." Every time. I'm like, "God damn it, Ellis." Hey, by the way,
Hey, look, it's a great Xbox 360 game.
I don't even have it. You know what sucks? I'll let you do it right now. Go on YouTube right now
Yeah.
and type in Jortarded.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Get to a different tab.
My YouTube channel that I have now,
JORARDED.
TARDED. My channel right now pops up when you type in Jortarded.
Oh yeah, it's the best of George Harded snaps.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh.
hella old.
Oh boy, am I gonna watch some of these later. You know what?
Yeah.
When I drink, I might be drinking in a day or two. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna put that in the watch later list.
Yeah, it's on my
Yep.
YouTube channel. Check it out, guys.
Oh man.
But yeah, that was my old stage name, and I
You know what?
hate
I
it.
don't need no stage name because you know what? Mark Maple, it's fucking great. You know what?
Mark Maple's a great name.
It's all these other stage names. They're like breast implants. I'm all natural, you know. That's how I like to look at it.
Yeah, you're all natural, but you're still a fucking cunt.
Good. I'll take that. I'll take that. You know what? My name, it's as I said before, I wrote some joke. It's the Selma Hayek's tits of comic names. All natural.
That's a good-
Doesn't need any improvements.
It's a good name.
Perfect.
I like Quattlebaum. Like I know, like Ellis had a good point. He told me like, you know how many white nerdy comedians go up there and their names like John Adams, Matthew Smith, or some shit. He goes, "My
Boring.
name's Quattlebaum." Like people are gonna remember that.
Yeah.
It's
Sick.
such a like you see people all the time like John Garcia, Nick Foster. I love you, Foster. But you see what I mean? Like,
Rest in peace, Nick Foster.
is he dead?
I don't know. I just wanted to say it like that.
But
I like telling everyone rest in peace, even though they're still alive and shit.
bruh.
Oh my god. Well, I'm still dying from the COVID.
It's fucking
You know
hot in here. Holy shit.
You know what really sucked this week was basically telling everybody around me, "Hey, I had the COVID." So that one day, I didn't know until today. I thought I just had a sore throat, and it's like, I'm letting you know, and so many different reactions, every reaction like, motherfucker, I gotta fucking miss work. And it's like, no, just get the test, and then they're waiting for the stupid test results. I felt like the Grim Reaper this fucking week, when just telling everybody like, and I don't want to out anybody. I don't want to even. I don't know. I'll just decline to say about the whatever. But it's so many people just didn't get the damn vaccine, and it's.
Are you vaccinated?
Decline the answer. But
well, that answers it.
no, it doesn't. I declined to answer.
Blink if you got it.
People blink. So no matter what, people blink inadvertently. But what was funny this week was seeing all the demon infighting when it comes to the vaccine and the non-vaccine people online. And I felt like
saw that.
I'm at home and I'm just like got the COVID, and I just had this dumb smile on my face, and I'm just like, man, everyone's stupid except me because I actually got the COVID.
Damn. Well, I just wanted to know if you actually got it, if you got the vaccine and then got COVID, because I'm like, oh, fuck.
Decline the answer.
Well,
you never know. You never know.
You never know.
It's a rapidly changing disease. It's probably going to knock us all off.
I'm scared to get it in a way,
Yep.
but yet I'm not. Does that make sense?
Are you afraid to die?
In a way.
Okay.
So, as you've been seeing, I have been very suicidal recently, but I haven't acted on it.
Okay. Don't do it. That's my best advice.
No, I'm gonna do it.
Don't do it.
No.
You know what sucks with the depression? I don't have any advice. So I'm just like, I don't know, keep occupied. And then a bunch of people are like, no, don't do that. Then you're repressing your inner thoughts. I'm like, shit, I don't know.
Yeah, everyone. Actually, I was really, really surprised with everybody that left really positive and insightful messages. Because literally, like, you're a comedian. Like, I really hate when you actually are like asking for real advice, and the comedians are like, fucking have to make a joke because they're comedians underneath, and it's like, okay, I get it, you're funny, but I am actually wanting to kill myself, so please, like, and there wasn't one person that was like a dickhead about it. Like, usually I'll be like, oh yeah, I've been having like thoughts, anyone know how to help? And someone's like, I don't know, go to the gym and quit being a pussy, and I'm like, ha, ha, yeah.
You have thoughts, huh? So you have those hoes over there, ha ha ha.
Yeah.
I don't know. I almost came close to one. To being a dickhead. I was like, don't watch my motivational videos. They do more harm than good.
See, okay, but here's the thing. I'm okay with jokes. But my whole thing is like, I like what you did. You left me a very insightful message, and then you posted the joke.
Yes.
So don't just be like, but even then, that was even dickish. You were just like, don't watch my things. I'm like, haha, that's funny. But I hate those guys that's like, oh, quit being a pussy. You know what I mean? It's like, that
quit being a pussy is terrible.
It also act like I can control it. That's the thing.
Or just get over it, or go on a walk is another one that doesn't really work.
It does. So here's the thing with those people that say that. I agree with, like, go to the gym, take a walk. Yes, it does help, but only for that fucking moment.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be able to not feel the way I feel, but I can't be like, I'm suicidal, better go for another walk. Like, I'll be fucking ripped, son. Like,
well, look at it this way. You've you've built up a thing of yours, right? You've got a lot going up for yourself.
Do I?
You've done a lot in your spare amount of time, in your small amount of time on this earth. There's many more potential, many more doors opening up. You have a testicular fortitude to keep going on stage, no matter what venue. So you got that, you got Disney Plus, you have a girlfriend.
That's what, I'm on the fucking bridge about to jump, and you're like, Jordan, Disney Plus. I'm like, you
got
right.
Disney Plus, man.
I'm coming down.
You can watch the latest and great, I don't know. I'm bad with advice.
No, so here's the thing that's great. It's great that this happens. I've had moments where I'm like, I just want to end it. It's done. But then I think about everyone in my life, and then it makes me stop. So that's why I'm grateful for the people in my life. Some of you guys don't even know it, but it actually helps. Like, for example, I could not just... Like, I have that in my stand-up act, and it's true, is I would kill myself, but I don't want to ghost my girlfriend out of nowhere.
Sure.
It's a true joke. Like,
yes.
I literally... I couldn't die knowing that I did something like that to my girlfriend. But people know how it is in a bad mental state. Sometimes you aren't there. So I'm praying that it doesn't get to that point. But I've only been to that route probably like twice, 3 times in my life. But lately it's like, I want to die. And then I'm like, oh, well, you can't do that. You got people who like you. So I don't do it.
You have animals.
Yeah. It's mostly like, I know it would destroy like my mother and my dad and girlfriend and shit. So it's like, that's the main reason why I'm like, okay, hold on a little longer, I guess, you know.
Me, I'm fueled by anger a lot. I mean that. So I get mad if I've been my upbringing's always been a lot of angry shit. So I always look at it as like, God damn it, get yourself out of this. I curse at myself, and I think I do it too much though, where I take it out on myself. But if I don't know how to talk out of myself. Look, I'm bad with advice.
No, I understand. I'm kind of and it really does warm my heart a little bit seeing these comics reach out, and it makes me kind of like depressed because I see how fucking mean and rude comedians can actually be. Like, I'm sure you've seen it.
Yeah.
And it makes me sad.
David Rodriguez is the worst.
What? What did he do?
That guy's just the meanest. Don't have if stay your distance away from David Rodriguez if you're watching this.
What did David do?
I don't know. I always
David made me suicidal.
Yeah, he really pressures people into it. He doesn't give a fuck either. He laughs about it and smiles. That jerk. Anyway, what were you saying? Okay, so other mean comics.
Yeah, well, like one thing that I honestly was kind of shocked about when I became a comedian was I was like, oh, fuck yeah. I'm so excited to find a community of people that are like me, who are like the outcasts. Like, when I was in school, I didn't get along with, like, I feel like these are my people. And then you discover comedy is a little bit still like high school in a way. There's types of groups. There's different kinds of comedians. People hate on you. People shit on you. And it doesn't matter what, like, where you at in your comedy career. There's always somebody, like, not necessarily, like, there's not someone, like, I'm pinpointing or anything. But, like, it happens. Like, we're not going to say it on here, but we see some drama that's happening. You know, there's drama that happens all the time on the fucking comedy pages. And it's weird to me.
Yeah.
It's weird that something that is supposed to, like, the main reason why we do it is to bring joy to not only ourselves, but to other people, causes a lot of drama, which I think is crazy.
Smash that unfollow button, by the way.
Yeah. Smash it. Click the dislike bar.
Do it. I mean, that's another thing. Because you should follow me on Mess. I'm okay, and then I follow some of these people like, fuck, I don't fucking know. I don't want to be involved in this. God, get me out of here.
That's my one thing too. Is I hate when people have conflicts, and then they're like, "Are you friends with that person? Then you can't be friends with me."
Oh, I hate that.
And I'm like,
get me
fucking
fight your own battles, you cunt. Leave me alone.
Seriously,
get me out of here.
Like it's like, bro, one, you're your own person. Two, this is the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
Like, you need to understand that it's a business. It's nothing against you or anything like that. It's just... No, if it's like, hey, man, this guy's straight up, like... You know what I mean? Like, there's ways of, like... It's just like, I don't like him because I don't like his jokes. It's like, don't talk to him. We don't like his jokes. It's so... Yeah. I went off on a weird tangent. What I'm saying is, be nice, everybody. It made me really happy that everybody is very... There's, like, people with fucking hearts out there that actually, like... Was like, hey, here's some advice. Here's some therapy things. Like, they gave me some good, helpful advice. So thank you.
One guy was, a lot of people were just like, here, try this. And we're hearing some people were like, no, this covers your insurance. So.
Yeah, even Nick Michelson, shout out to our buddy Nick. He literally left me a whole paragraph telling me that that he was checking on me, making sure I was okay, and he sent me where he goes to and stuff. So it really that warms my fucking heart. Like, that makes me want to keep going in a way, because in my head I sometimes feel like everybody. That's like one of my biggest things in my depression is I feel like everybody hates me.
I know this. You got to keep pushing through, so that way you can do the Lodi open mic and bricks and hops.
See what I mean? This is why I love you.
So, and I know we all know you're gonna crush it over there, and it's gonna be a good time. And now all the comics get 2 free drinks. It's now 2 free drinks.
Why would I kill myself if I get 2 free drinks?
2 free drinks. I don't know if they got non-alcoholic drinks. I don't know. But anyway,
I'm sure
that's
they have
why you
soda.
really got to push through, because I really need you there for Friday.
When this Friday coming up?
This coming Friday, yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Hopefully I'll be ready in time to host it. Damn it, I really want to host it.
I'll be there. I'll be there for sure.
You got a lot to live for, damn it.
Yeah.
I'll slap you if you don't.
That's kind of my dad. My dad's like, I'll be like, hey dad, I've been having suicidal thoughts. He's like, why? And I'm like, because I don't like myself, and I think this. He goes, you have no reason to, and he gets violent. He's like, stop it! I'll beat the shit out of you. I'm like, okay, dad. My dad's
I'm okay with that kind of support too.
No, he doesn't mean it. Like my dad's like how we are. Like he's joking most of the time, but it's just funny because he's like, why? Like, you're happy, you have money. He's
Really?
like, you need some money? I'll give you some money. Like,
I see it. Okay, why? Seriously, what the? Come on, really? You're sad.
and then my mom's like, did you pray to Jesus today? And I'm like, yeah.
Oh, I forgot to mention that. Yeah, you should go to God.
That's what I'm trying to do, Mark.
Oh shit! Right now, no, don't go to God. Whoops, fucked up.
Go to God. I'm trying, Mark.
Don't. I forgot. Run the light, but don't go to the light. Just run the light. Don't exactly go into the light.
What time is
Whoops.
this at?
That would have been a horrible message to tell you.
My girlfriend calls you and she's like, Mark, do you know about this? Jordan killed himself. You're like, what? Why? He left in a suicide note that he's running towards the light. And you're like, uh-oh.
Shit, I told him he should run the light at my open mic this Friday at Bricks and Hops.
Double shout-outs. Sundays, the Hype Bar and Grill.
Go to the hype board, damn it.
Honestly, if you guys don't show up again, gonna kill myself.
Look.
Kidding, I'm kidding.
I was there in support Sunday, and I shouldn't have been because I actually had the COVID on me. So
I hope I don't have COVID, but I think I'm fine.
you don't got the damn COVID. You're fine.
I just have AIDS like usual.
Oh, you don't got the AIDS. You're fine.
I got cancer twice.
You did get the cancer. You were not fine. And then they sliced it out.
Yeah.
They sliced you up like a fucking fish.
I don't think I've ever showed you my scars, huh?
I don't want to see.
Who said I was going to show them? You got to pay for that.
Was the beginning of your depression me going, all right, enough with glitter already?
Yeah, that's literally what started it all.
What happened was we were at open mic. Go for it. Explain.
We were at my open mic, and it was just one of those weeks where it was very, very slow. It was just us comics, not many of us. So we just turned it to a writer session. And I literally was kind of just riffing, and I had this whole thing where I wanted to riff about glitter, and I had nothing. So I just said, I hate glitter about 70 times. And then Mark's like, shut the fuck up about glitter already. And then I got sad and I walked off stage.
And I felt bad afterwards. Look, hear me out. I was under the spell of COVID, so I was wiped out.
Oh, blame it on the COVID.
I will blame it on the COVID.
You just hate me.
No, I don't hate you. That's the COVID talking. Now look, you wouldn't stop saying I hate glitter, and I was wiped out, and I had my hand in my hair like this. I said, all right, enough about the glitter already. And then you're like, oh, and you walked off sadly. And then I felt bad. And I had to go on after you, and I felt like a real jerk.
What's even more sad is I still had a few more jokes I wanted to work on, but then I generally got sad like, oh, I lost them.
You lost them. You lost the crowd.
Well, you were the only one listening.
I wanted water.
Out of all 4 people, well, 3 4
There's
including
many
me.
people there. There's gonna be so many people at the
Yeah.
hype bar. I don't think I'm gonna be there because I'm still gonna be under the influence
Yeah,
of COVID.
I'm gonna try to not email. I'm gonna try to message comics, be like, "Hey, come out," because I
Come on out.
haven't been hyping it up as much. Hype bar, because I keep thinking like, "Oh, is it gonna close?" Like, you know what I mean, because of the AC and shit. But they said they've been good, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna start promoting it more.
These goddamn air conditioner problems at our goddamn open mics. Let me tell you.
Dude, it's hot as shit in my room right now, but you have to turn the AC off so I don't sweat, like fucking make the microphone sound shitty.
Boy, I look like an embattled fucking candidate. I don't know. I was trying to think of what some kind of word. I look like Nixon when he was debating goddamn John F. Kennedy. He looked all wiped out and sweaty and
Bruh.
shitty looking. And then John F. Kennedy looked amazing and young and handsome, and that's the reason why he basically won the election, because, well, that he was probably brighter and younger. I don't know what the hell. Why did I go on a tangent about the fucking 1968 election, presidential election?
You guys vote.
Vote often, folks.
Fucking, but anyways, yeah, if you guys are depressed, reach out to people. It helps, kinda.
Reach out, and then it's kind of weird, too. You don't want to overly bother, because, okay, you don't like to be overly bothered, right, when you're bummed out, right?
So, what, and I hate to sound dickish, but it's kind of true. A lot of the time, because a lot of the people were saying, oh, reach out to friends. I feel like it's nice that if us and our friends start talking about our problems, like me and you could do it. But
Yeah.
I'm not saying you're going to, but almost every single time I try to do that with friends, it kind of turns from like, hey, I have this problem that I want to talk about, and it turns into like, I'm like, yeah, Mark, I'm kind of sad. I've been dealing with this and this. And you're like, oh, yeah, I'm dealing with that too, man. It sucks. Let me tell you, I'm dealing with all this. So it happens every fucking time I try to talk to somebody about something. So
They try to parlay it into themselves.
yeah, and don't get me wrong, and I'm always feeling like I'll be there and listen to them, but I feel like they don't fucking listen to me most of the time.
The worst example of that, very quickly, I'll let you be back in 1 second, is Nick Michelson was talking about his emotional issues, right, and how he goes through depression, how he doesn't want to get out of the bed sometimes, and he feels like he's in a tight place, in a sunken place, and he doesn't know where to go, and if he even believes in himself anymore. And there was a hot girl right next to us, and was like, oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, sometimes I get bad acid reflux. Hey, what are you doing? What are you up to? And I said that right in front of him, quickly like that, and even he had a laugh about it.
See,
even
like,
he knew
if that's a joking matter, like, of course,
yeah, I was doing it in a joking
yeah,
manner,
like
right?
you're gonna be there for him when he needs it and shit. But like, that was like just to make him giggle, because that's how we kind of, just like you're like, don't kill yourself, Jordan. You're gonna not be able to go to my show on Friday.
Yeah, I really need you to show up to my show.
Yeah, that shit made me laugh. I was like, that's perfect. I love that. Like that because you're still here for me.
Yeah.
But I'm talking like legitimately. I'll be like openly serious. Like, yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I'm kind of not liking my job. Oh, bro, you don't know. I hate my job too. Let me tell you, Stacy at work, and then they just kind of like go off. And I'm like, I was literally trying to talk about my feelings, but okay. And then it always goes to, they're done talking, and they're like, anyways, I gotta go. Thank you for the talk, man. I hope you could always open up to me. And I'm like,
thanks. You're a real
I helped you.
Personable person. You know that. You're a real a sincere guy. Thanks, buddy.
But one thing that bothers me the most about my depression is, it's almost, how do I say this? Most people, when they're sad, they have something to be sad about.
Yes.
I don't have a source.
Do you have your peaks and valleys where you're like, you get really high and then you're super happy and you get really low and then you're like, what the hell?
Like, there is stuff that can trigger the sadness. Like, work's not been going well and not money, stress, But then there'll be times where I'll be like having the best day, no worry in the world, hit. And it's like, why are you sad? I don't know. No, there's nothing making, like, no reason. I'm just generally thinking sad thoughts instantly. Like, there isn't, like, anything on my mind. And then I mostly get depressed, too, about my panic attacks that I have. I have a panic attack at least once to twice a day.
Once or twice? Fuck, dude. I didn't know it was that bad. I'm sorry. Shit.
Oh,
I didn't know it was that bad.
It's okay.
I thought it was like once or twice a week. I didn't know it was
Oh, no. I mean, once or twice a week of it being to where it's unbearable. to
Ooh.
like where it's like I can't breathe and I'm like in tears because I feel like I'm dying. That's once to twice a week. But like there's this like I haven't had it today yet. It'll most likely happen right before I go to bed, or I'll be asleep and wake up and have it. So it's kind of like a anxiety feeling in my chest and I can't breathe. I'm like whew, whew, and stuff like that. But then the big ones are the ones that make me feel like I'm dying, like straight up.
Crazy you get them that much, and yet you're a comic and you do comedy a lot. I didn't know it was once or twice a day. God damn. Sorry if I didn't know.
Oh, you're okay. Well, that's why I try to like let you like I've talked to I don't hold any comic against this. Like Nick and them will be like, let's go to this bar, let's do this. But it's not enjoyable to me because I generally am panicking the entire time and not having a good time.
I actually saw you have one time,
so
at a bar. I was like, ah, shit. Yeah.
It depends. Like, and everyone's always like first thing like you're a comedian. I actually don't get much panic. I mean, I have before, but I don't get panic attacks going on stage. I get panicky being in the crowd. I'd rather be on stage.
You said driving to the venue sometimes makes you anxious as well.
Because I get panic attacks while driving.
I think I yelled at Gabriel once, but that doesn't count.
Why'd you yell at Gabriel?
He's fucking up. He kept. We had the directions on my phone. He couldn't hold the fucking phone right. And we drove like 10 miles one way, and we should have been another way.
See, like when I was holding the GPS for you, I do this. It's like Mark's here. Hold the phone at Mark.
He couldn't fucking do it right. He's an idiot. He's bald and he's stupid. Anyway, enough about him.
Shout out to Gabe.
Shout out to Gabriel. He's a funny dude. Good joke writer.
Yeah.
Shit. So, again, it's not a thing where, hey, look, if you keep going to different awkward situations, you'll get more and more comfortable with it.
See,
it's not, unfortunately, like that with you.
I'm guessing not, like, because I've been doing stand-up for 4 years, and I go to bars, hole-in-the-wall places a lot, and it still doesn't get any better. I do a lot better. I don't know what it is. I don't get as panicky at comedy clubs, which is weird. And I think it's because it's
way opposite for me, but go ahead. Yeah.
Really? You get like panicky, like anxiety at comedy clubs?
It's a subject matter thing for me, though. As you know, they don't like the really rough, mean-spirited jokes.
Okay.
So,
see, I think what it is in my head, maybe from the panicky side. And
very quickly, though, when I did well at the Bay Area Comedy Club in Alameda, oh boy, was I fucking ecstatic and fucking pleased as piss. I was like, those woke people laughed at my fucking shit, yes! I was honking my horn, I was punching the ceiling and shit. Oh boy, was I not a good one. Anyway, go ahead. Go for it.
I think what my anxiety is with that is in a comedy club, I feel like it's a more professional matter. Does that make sense?
Everyone's seated to watch you.
Yeah, but at a bar, it's like a guy could just, for example, the tweaker that came into the hype bar.
Yes.
You never know what's going to happen at a bar.
We had a homeless lady just walk into the
with no shoes on.
With no shoes, and I think you were upstage, right? I think it was you. Or was it somebody else?
I was on stage because I said, hello, welcome to Chili's, and then the owner said, get out to her. Then I noticed she didn't have the shoes on and shit, and I was like,
and you continued on, and I was like, oh, and she was just standing in the middle of everyone just looking at us.
She was laughing at my jokes, though, so I was like, she could stay. I don't care if she doesn't have shoes on. But, yeah, I guess I see her. She was the one, I think. No, she wasn't. Remember when you fucking gave that pizza to the homeless guy? And then he threw it on the ground.
On the fucking ground. Oh, that made me so mad. I was pissed. Oh, it was good pizza. It wasn't like Little Caesars or shit.
Yeah,
it was like David's pizza.
Flat. I don't know if he dropped it, but that pissed me off.
Oh no, I knew the amount of slices, and he just fucking only had one bite, and he threw it all on the fucking ground.
I hope you stay homeless.
Good. That's where you belong. Anyway. We're trying to be a nice podcast about depression, and then we're like, hey, homeless guy, stay homeless.
Well, he didn't have fucking good attitude. But anyways, yeah.
So clubs versus bars. If you go to a bar, you're like, shit, I got to perform over people to get their attention almost sometimes.
It's not. I don't know. Like half the time when I'm having a panic attack, there's no real reason to it.
I saw you get anxious one time, and you pulled out of it like a motherfucker, like a fucking total Chad. We were at Blue Horse, and you were.
I remember that.
It was a very rowdy crowd, and I was like, "Are you used to this kind of setting?" And this is before I really started doing a whole lot of stand-up. He's like, "No, not really. You've done a whole bunch of stand-up. No, I haven't." And you're like, "I brought my weapon though. I got my ukulele with me."
Oh yeah.
God damn it! He got those motherfuckers' attention. He made them laugh their balls off.
Well,
and that is a professional right there.
I'm still a little anxious when I play music on stage because I haven't done it as much. Like I've only done it like a handful of times. And singing
experiment whenever you can.
I'm thinking about doing it this Sunday.
Do it.
I have a song I wrote about COVID and I wanted to do it.
Do it for me. I'm not going to be there, bro, because I'm going to still be having the
COVID.
I really hope I get a negative fucking test result tomorrow. I don't want it. I want a beer. I haven't had one in a week.
Dude.
It stinks.
Fucking, yeah, I think I'm more anxious with the ukulele stuff is because I'm not really confident in my singing voice, but I'm more confident in my jokes. You know what I mean?
One of these days, I'm gonna fucking upstage you. I'm gonna bring out a fucking harmonica. No, an accordion. That's what I'll do.
Get a kazoo.
No, kazoos are cheap. I'm gonna bring out an accordion. Dave Attell, he now uses a recorder, one of those cheap plastic ones you got in music class back in the day.
Really?
Yeah. And he does that, and some people are like, I don't get it. And he's like, I don't know. He's trying to figure out something. Maybe he'll make it something.
Well, I don't know if you've ever noticed this behind me.
You're sweaty?
What?
I don't know. You look sweaty right now.
I am kind of sweaty, a little bit.
What do you got behind you?
All my instruments are right there.
Oh, I can't see it though. It's in the darkness.
Oh shit! I forgot. It's a different camera angle. I have a banjo, I have a ukulele, a guitar, and an electric guitar.
Now, gee, I want.
What?
You have a banjo too, huh?
Hang on. One string broke, so.
I cannot think of another famous comedian that uses a banjo. I cannot think of one famous legendary comedian that plays a banjo in real life.
Yeah, I don't have my picks on me, so. Yeah, I don't have my picks. Yeah, so it actually wasn't my idea.
Okay.
Because my girlfriend knows how much I love Steve Martin.
I was gonna get to that.
Yeah.
Yes. I knew. Yeah.
So, actually, she told my roommate and her boyfriend, my friend Marcus, they both went halvesies and they surprised me on this was my 2020 birthday, so 23. I was 23. They surprised me with it because they thought I would like it, and I was like, "Oh, cool." Banjo's fucking hard.
It is
hella hard because it's not like a guitar or a ukulele where you can do that but it doesn't sound like a regular band. Like the banjo is, you have the pluckers on all your fingers and you pick.
Oh yeah, that does sound difficult.
So with my ukulele, with the ukulele, you know how it is. It's literally just the chords
and just a pick. Yeah.
And your hand.
Yeah.
So
kind of like it's basically a mini guitar, but a banjo you got to use all 5 of those appendages.
Yeah, you pick each one like this.
Appendages? I think that's how to say it, right? Appendages. I don't know.
Yeah, so it's a lot more work.
Well, one of these days we're gonna see you with the fucking banjo on stage. You know that.
I like doing ukulele because I feel like it's my own thing. But I've seen some comedians with ukuleles before.
I'm gonna bring a bass on stage.
Just like boom.
You know what? I'm a big fan of Korn, and I'm a big fan of Primus, and I always love the bass work in that music.
Damn
it! Now I really wish I was drinking.
Why is it that bad?
No, it's just I wish I had a Mississippi Mud, the beer that comes in the big jug, and then I could blow into it as an instrument.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I could join along with you.
Yeah, I wrote a song called 6 Feet Away, and I've been wanting to perform it live. It's pretty good. It's a song about trying to get pussy during COVID.
Man, from what I heard, a lot of people ranked in pussy during the COVID because of that.
Because of the song or because of COVID?
It wasn't because of the song. Anyway, no, because like a lot of people were like early on like, oh man, all the girls don't want to go out because of it, and they said no, it was an easy time getting some poon because like they were just like, hey, just come up to my place, I don't even care.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It was like
Well,
you in
shit.
comedy last year where you're like, I don't even care if I'm gonna die, I just got to do me some comedy.
It was honestly bad of me to do that because my doctor was like, "Are you fucking crazy?" Like when I told them that, they're like, "You had cancer. Like, it's so bad for you to be out right now." And I'm like, "Oopsie."
You got the vaccine. You got the Delta variant coming, so it's gonna give. I don't know. We'll see what the fuck happens.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like all the debates online. It's made me happy. While I had COVID in my room, stuck in my room. I want to get the hell out of this room.
You remind me of the Bo Burnham special.
I am that Bo Burnham special right
That's
now.
literally like you see him lose his fucking mind for being trapped in there. Because he lived in L.A., so like during COVID, like you were locked in your house for a while.
Oh God, no, man. The best thing I did during COVID last year was buy a bike, and then a gun.
Did I ever tell you that I seen you ride your bike one day?
Makes sense.
I passed by you. This was like months ago. I was with my roommate, and we were driving to Dutch Bros, and all of a sudden, like we were at a stoplight, and you just passed in front of us, and I was like, "That's fucking Marc."
Yep.
And
I was living the dream.
I thought it was fucking hilarious because you were just like, out for the town. I texted you about it. You're like, I'm going to the bar. I'm like, what? And I was like,
That was probably recently then. Shit.
I think it was like it was before my birthday, so it was like April, March.
Yeah. I probably was going to the bar. Yeah, that's the thing to do. Man, with a bike, you don't have to get a DUI because you got your bike on you. It's great. It's perfect.
That's true.
Nothing's better than having a few and you're on your bike and you're just weaving around.
I heard you could still get a DUI for riding a bicycle. Is that true?
Anyway, nothing's better than being drunk on a bike and you're just weaving around.
I gotta know now. I could have sworn. I don't think you
California,
can.
I guarantee you it's a law. Stupid California stinks.
Get a DUI on a bike. On a horse. Most people are not aware you can be arrested for riding a bike while over the legal alcohol limit for driving. Okay.
Boo.
Wait, I have to look it up. It said, can you get a DUI on a horse?
That'd be fucking hilarious.
The court and people V. Fong confirmed that persons riding animals are subject to California DUI. So that means if you're riding a cheetah, an ostrich, it doesn't matter. It's
bullshit. The fucking horse is the fucking DD.
Yeah, there's
horse shit.
The horse is fucking DD.
Yeah.
That's a bit right there.
Unless he's had a few. Hey, horsey, you want some of this too? Giddy up.
I think I'm gonna write a bit about that.
Go write a bit about it.
Horse.
I gotta admit, I did give Keith Dog the best tag for his joke about him nutting and he was having sex in his car, and then he said that his jizz hit the fucking ceiling.
Yeah.
So I said, yeah, that's like hitting a home run in a domed stadium and the ball hits the roof.
I liked his joke. I thought it was pretty great. If you guys want to see it, you should come to the Hype Bar this Sunday.
Yeah. There's all kinds of gold you could find at the fucking Hype Bar, man. We're creating the future. We're creating the voices of the future, you know?
Exactly.
My hair looks stupid.
Well, we're actually at the end of the podcast. It's been over an hour. It's almost hour 10.
Final thoughts?
Yeah, if you're having depression, speak out. It kind of helps sometimes.
Speak out. Speak to somebody. Do you. Take care of yourself. Don't get overwhelmed.
Don't be me.
Don't be mean.
I
talk
meant
to
me,
the person.
but yeah.
What? Don't be. Oh, no, god damn it.
You're like, yeah, don't be me.
Don't be mean. And then, I don't know. I'm not the best with advice, even though I do stupid self-help fucking videos on TikTok that don't mean anything. Beats me. I don't know. Don't do it. Don't go to God. I said go to God earlier. Don't go.
That's
to
gonna be
God.
the highlight of this episode. I wrote it the timestamp. You always wanted to know how I edit so fast. I put down the timestamps of the funniest moment. Well, this ripped, but I put down the timestamp of the funniest moments while we're recording, so I remember where to edit it at.
Okay. Like I said though, talk to family members, friends, whoever the hell you can get to, whoever. Just don't let it sink you, and don't. You can't just not talk to anybody about it. You can't. You gotta expose a little bit about yourself.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
I'm not a good inspirational person to talk. I don't know. Shut up. I'll be quiet. Listen.
You have anything?
Listen.
Do you have anything to shout out this week?
Not much. I already plugged it like 8 different times during the podcast. At Madman Maple and stuff on all the social media except for Twitter. I hate Twitter, and then that's about it.
Jordan Q-Bomb on every single thing: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, except Jordan Quattlebaum on YouTube. Twitch, though, is Q-Bomb Games. I'm going to be streaming some Zelda. It's been fun.
Jortarded.
Not Jortarded. Actually, you know what's sad? If you want to follow me on Snapchat, it's Jortarded, because I can't.
Yep, there you go.
I can't change it. It won't let me.
And if I still had Snapchat, I would follow you right now in Jortarded.
Again, Hype Bar every Sunday. Check out Marc's show on Friday. It's gonna be fun. These are free.
Free comedy.
Free comedy, literally. You go get some alcohol, have some fun. And yeah, that's basically it. Thank you guys so much for watching the Maple-Baum podcast. We have been your hosts. And yeah. Last word, Marc. Go.
Health. Health is number one, everybody.
Health is number one. Continued success.
Continued success.
Yeah, I forgot to say that.
Yeah, I almost did forget to say that.
All right, bye, guys.
Hey, we handled that in a nice way. Yeah, we did.